everyone! Our hallway and stairs and landing are finally complete, and the new custom made dory is on the stairs with the stair rods. And this is the offcut. There's about 5 feet left over, maybe a little less. Dan cut the end off that was crooked, so it's straight as a die now. As it's quite thick cotton, it's not easy to cut through. And I've decided to make this into a rug. This will lie horizontally in landscape view on the floor of the hallway by the door. This is some tape I had. It's herringbone tape. I've ironed it and tucked it under to seal any raw edges, and I have started to slip stitch it there along the edge, right the way along, and I'll do that as well on the reverse, right the way along, just to hide all the raw edges so it doesn't fray. And this end will go nearest the skirting board. We have a Game of Thrones table, and this won't be too visible there, but it just gives a nice finishing touch. I studied interior design some years ago, and I'm one of these people who likes everything balanced. So if there's a particular colour scheme or feature in one place, I will mirror it somewhere in the same space so everything links together. That's one of the key elements of good interior design as well. I'm looking to keep the hallway more open because it is a nice big space. It's so big, in fact, you could probably put a little table and chair there to work at. But I've just got a telephone table which I got some years ago from the PLE. The trader had decoupaged it with a Game of Thrones design, and it's a lovely old vintage table that has been upcycled. I will also be ordering a dory for the length of the hallway as well in the near future, but as long as we have a mat for now, that will suffice. We have all bare floorboards, so I'm not keen on carpet, and especially when you've got 3 cats, it doesn't stay clean very long, and at the best of times of the carpet doesn't stay clean either, and it can be a dust trap. So I like bare floors. We've got all the original floorboards. We replaced a few and we stained them with a tea bag before varnishing them, so they're a pretty good match. I'm going to start anyway with a bit of stitching. I did up to here last night, so probably about nearly halfway. I'm going to do a little bit more. It's another lovely sunny day. It's a bit cloudier now. I've been to the garden centre. I bought a t-shirt, but I'm looking to finish this as quickly as possible, so I'm not spending too much time out, just enough time for a walk, some fresh air, a look at nature, a change of scene. I find a walk every day keeps my mental health in good order. I've been sewing for most of my life. I'm very good at slip stitching. You can barely tell it's been done. I could, if I wanted, match the other end, but I don't really think it is necessary immediately. I may do it at some time in the future, just so the 2 ends are matching, but the other end is finished off properly anyway. I'm endeavouring not to waste anything. This dory was originally around £300, but I bought it in the Etsy sale, so it was £163, and I did pay £70 in duty and admin fees. so it was around 230. This first side is nearly done. I'm just going to show you how to finish the end, and then I can go on to the other side. This traditional dummy, which I've used as a stair carpet, I bought from Etsy seller who is based in Jaipur, Rajasthan. It was handmade to order, and the one I chose has no fringe. If I order another runner for the length of the hallway, that one will have no fringe either. The thing with fringes is it looks nice, but it is a bit of a dust and dirt trap, and I like my house to have as little of a dust trap as possible, because I'm always cleaning and it just adds to the cleaning time if I have to do that as well. But this is, as it is, finished. From ordering to delivery, it was a mere 16 days, and quite often the local post can take 10 days to arrive. It just gives you some idea of the quality and service and attention to detail from this seller, and I would definitely buy from him again. His communication as well was excellent. This is the back of the rug. I've secured one end of the tape, so away we go. So we're right at the end now. Need to be very careful doing this so I don't stab myself with the needle, which I often do anyway. I'm a bit resistant to it by now. I've never really had any problems if I just prick my finger. I just tend to use TCP. I even once sewed through my finger on the sewing machine, but I just patched myself up. I don't bother with hospitals and A&E and things like this. I would have to be desperate to go there. Right at the end, I'll pull it through a loop, and I will do that 2 or 3 times just to secure it, and then trim the ends, and then I can start on the back. And that's the first side all finished now. On the second side, it's a good idea to take the pin away. It helps to keep the tape flat as well. It's good for keeping the tape in position, but when you actually come to sewing right near the pin, it's better to remove it just to keep the tape as flat as possible. This is the end now. I'm just going to secure this 2 or 3 times by doing slip stitches. I'm using quite fine cotton. This is good tone cotton. Loop it over, stitch through, loop it over, and then that's secure, all knotted, and then cut off any ends just to neaten it up. There was the last pin, and there we are. This is my new upcycled rug that I made from the remnant of the dummy, and this is now ready to go down. So here we go. I think that looks rather lovely.